Today's episode is sponsored by Avalon Bay, and they get to send me a really cool product, so stick around, check it out. Some cool stuff coming up. Good morning, everyone. Starting vlogging a little bit late, but we've been working busy this morning. We've already done a lot of demolition. Check this out. The deck is being torn clean off, so there's a bunch of little rot spots in there, but then the good news is that the rot doesn't really seem to extend past that plywood, so we've tore it up. The new wood's coming in this afternoon. We'll be able to place some new stuff on there. Real exciting about that. Then this deck is done and we can start glassing it. And we're getting great sunshine, so we're gonna hit up some glass on the roof and see if we can't lay a bunch of it, because we got some more resin. And I mean, time to make some miles.
Simon's a big dude.
Yeah.
A big dude.
How's it like to wear another man's pants?
Not the first time.
Alright, well, we got a fair bit of work done, but we got stopped halfway through the progress, and I'll show you why. I'm a little mad about it, but honestly, like, it's a small time shop. It's not really their, I mean, it is their fault, but it's not, it's just, it is how it is with these small towns, you know, and that's where I'm stuck. I'm stuck really far from the big city. So we got their second barrel of resin, and I was opening it, and then this top tore right off, and this is solid jelly here, and if you look deep down inside, that's not fluid. That is one solid barrel of jello. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of our fiberglassing for probably the next few days until I can get another barrel, and I think this was their last barrel, so I'm gonna get on the phone with them shortly and then talk to them and see what we can do. But we're gonna go into town, and I think we earned some sweets. So I worked Tim pretty hard today, and we went into town for a quick one. Tim works online. You do stuff with Amazon. Do you want to explain that on the video? He's a van dweller, a fairly recent van dweller, and you go around shopping for a living, essentially.
Yes, I buy stuff, retail, mostly discontinued items, and I send them to Amazon's warehouse, where they sit until it sells, and then Amazon ships it off to other people. Most of you probably know what that is already. Found a way to do it full time.
Anyways, I've been quizzing him about his job, and I think it's really kind of cool. I love nomad jobs, and I'm always really curious, as a lot of you guys are, on how people afford to live on the road. I mean, the biggest key is really you're keeping your overhead low when you're traveling, right? So you're in a van, you're traveling around, you're in a decrepit sailboat. Whatever it is, you keep your overhead low, and that's the main key. So speaking of keeping our overheads low, we're gonna make a nice cheap dinner here. We're gonna chill out and stay warm. It's cooling off. We got a little bit more work tomorrow, and then I'm heading into the city. So it's been really nice having Tim out here because we got a lot of stuff done. That's a good look. Well, as you may or may not be able to tell, this is not marine grade plywood. apparently it never made it onto the truck when I ordered it a week ago, and now I have to wait another week to get marine grade plywood, which puts us right in the middle of rainy season, which is a bit of a bummer, because between this and the fiberglass resin yesterday, we're not doing so great on supplies. Spending a fortune and not getting what we want, which is a bit of a bummer. However, you know, we're on an island and just gotta deal with it. It is pretty here though. That's nice. Well, this marks the end of a good couple days of good work. I want to give a huge thanks to this guy for coming all the way out here to brave the 2 ferries and to get all the way out to the middle of nowhere to work, slave labor.
It was a good time, man. I had fun. I did.
I'm really glad you came out. It really pushed me to kind of like take on some bigger projects, and I really appreciate that, and I learned a lot about like how to build a boat with more than just me, because I am so unorganized all the time, so it's nice to see that I need to change that.
Give me jobs, man.
I need to change
Give me
that.
jobs.
Before we pack up and head out to the big city, I want to give the Avalon Bay Eco Wash a shot. So this is my new laundry machine, and it's really cool because it's really, really small. These guys sent this thing out to me. They think it's a perfect fit for what I'm doing. It takes no power and just a little bit of water, and you get to wash nice small loads of clothes, and that's music to my ears. So this is a basic cheap washing machine. It's basically a barrel with a drain and a spinner and a couple other bits and pieces to make it work really seamlessly but very simply. So today I'm just washing a bunch of my dirty clothes and a bunch of Champ's dirty clothes. And give it a couple spins, and then we run a little bit of a rinse cycle, a few more spins, and drain it out and hang it to dry. Alright, well, I'm really happy with how that laundry turned out. It's kind of cool to have a washing machine on board. I just need to get my shower, which is in the mail, so we'll show you guys that next. And if you want to check out Avalon Bay, they got a link in the description, discount code.
The doobly-doo.
Check it out, the doobly-doo. There's lots of stuff down there. I'll let you guys check it out yourself. It is very affordable, so I think it's probably the most affordable option you've got in terms of washing laundry, without spending a boatload of time on building something DIY yourself to kind of taking the hurry out of it for you. So speaking of low budget, I'm pretty much broke, which means it's time for me to sell this motorcycle and take it into the city to do that, which is a sad day.
Your van and white.
A very sad day, but yeah, she's gonna go. Hopefully by the time you guys watch this video, she's already sold, but she will fund a lot of things on this boat, so it's gotta go. Unfortunately, there's no room for a motorcycle on board.
Sad day.
Sad day. All right, let's hit the road.
Champ just escaped Simon's makeshift barriers, and he's corralling him currently. Probably poorly.
It's been kind of an exercise in frustration, but learning to just chill out. I'm not as chill as this guy. He's the king of chill.
Zen, man.
need to work on it. I know a lot of you guys don't see it in the videos, but I can be a pretty high-strung person sometimes, so. It's nice talking to Tim though. He's got it figured out.
I do not have it figured out. I do not have it figured out.
Well, we'll see Melly soon and we'll tune back in and say goodnight. Thanks for watching. This build is made possible in no small part thanks to your help. Patreon is the backbone of this project's finances, and there's plenty of cool perks there. If you'd rather make a one-time donation, there's a PayPal link in the description as well. There's also an Amazon wishlist in the description if you'd rather directly invest in parts I'll need for the build. Lastly, if you'd like to help me build, please get in touch. A day sanding is a day sailing when she launches. Thanks so much.